Welcome back again. Um, this video will be posted the next day after I post the update video, and my camera keeps moving. But, sorry. Anyway, so that is my plan to post this video after I post my other one, because I don't want to post too many at the same time. This video is going to be about the UFO thing, or extraterrestrial. Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, UFO means unidentified flying object. There's really not that much I can say about that. They've been seen throughout history, obviously. Just to name a few people who actually saw them. 1947, Kenneth Arnold. He was flying his plane, saw 9 objects flying near Mount Rainier. Rainier, yeah. He said they were crescent shaped. Now, the second one would be 1948. The U.S. Air Force claimed that they were Soviet Union aircraft, so they were trying to explain away exactly what this guy had seen, which was right around that time, I suppose. Just a little. Most of the sightings that took place around that time were actually seen near the Soviet Union, which is Russia now. Because they were doing nuclear testing, and it always seemed to happen during nuclear testing. Okay, the third one is 1952, the book, Project Blue Book. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It had over 12,000 sightings or events written in it. The book was later dismantled in 1969 because they decided it wasn't real. It's basically what it was. Whoop, sorry. Okay, so my arm out of the way. The next one is 1997. A series of lights appeared over Phoenix, Arizona around the same time as military flares were dropped, so they claimed it was the military flares that people saw. But the lights that we're talking about, they were stationary. Flares will eventually fall, versus these lights did not. So that's why people don't believe that. Number 6, UFOs were seen in these areas, and I'm going to name off a bunch of areas that these were seen in, as well as the dates. 214 BCE, Rome. 74 BCE in Asia. I'm assuming that means all the countries, not just one. 70 BCE in Jerusalem. I think we already knew that one. 196 BCE, excuse me, in Rome, described as angel hair. 1886 in Venezuela, 1883 in Mexico, 1909 in New Zealand, 1917 in Portugal, 1942 in China, 1946 in Sweden. It was seen in various years throughout the United States. From what I've looked up, most of the sightings were seen in either the US or Canada, but that's only of what we do know and what has been reported. There's possibly more that we don't know about. But from what I've gathered, it's mostly in the US and in Canada that they've seen all this. Okay, so next one is 1942, Battle of Los Angeles. Obviously, I told you this is mainly in the US. A UFO was seen literally over the city. People started flipping out. They started shooting at it. They had beams on it. Look this up, guys. It's an actual thing. I'm not lying to you. It's literally called the Battle of Los Angeles. Was hit with anti-aircraft stuff. It didn't even fall, didn't even move. So it had them scared for a while, and then it just vanished, I suppose. It like flew off and vanished. Okay, and the next one is 1948 in Japan, 1950 in Italy, 1957 in Brazil, and 1959 in the Soviet Union. Okay, the theories on why could be different reasons, I guess. The first one would be curiosity, which makes sense, technically. If you're visiting a new world, wouldn't you want to be down here and figuring out who we are, what we look like, how we work, our civilizations, how we do things, how we read, our languages, or any of that? It's similar to what we would think of when we go to a new place and we're automatically curious as to what it is. Um, for example, if I went to Germany, I'd be, even though I've already learned some stuff about it, I'd be extremely curious as to everything because there's no way I could have learned everything from reading. So I'd be just as curious and want to get in and start looking at things. Okay, the next one is minerals. Um, this one's pretty simple. Earth may contain something that their planet doesn't. Simple. To say that we have exactly everything that every planet has, we can't know that because there's so many planets out there. We can't know that for sure. So maybe their planet doesn't have something that ours does and they want it. Now, the other theory is to whether or not, if that's possible and that's why they're here, why are we not seeing them actually taking stuff out, or why are we not seeing it in the earth? The theory behind that, from what I've read, is that they may not need a lot of it. Like, trying to think of an example because I can't say as to whether or not they'll need it to run things because then they'd have to have a lot of stuff. Although the other theory for that I've noticed is maybe this isn't the only planet they're getting it from. If they're able to travel here from their planet, then that means they're able to travel to others, and they're able to get more stuff, and they don't may not need our planet. Okay, the next one is to warn or protect. Warn us from what? Obviously, either repeating history, neglecting our planet, wars hurting our planet, destroying ourselves, any number of things. And to protect us from what? Well, from what I've read of the Blue Book, it is a real book, just so you know. Um, from what I've read, there are some alien races that they've talked to, apparently, unless they've made that up, that they're trying to protect us from being invaded or being wiped out by another alien race. Now, I don't entirely know if that's real or not, but I guess we'll find out in the future, I'm sure. Okay, the next one is genetics, or whatever. Um, Fertilization, eggs, to change us or to change themselves. Again, that leads up to the whole, uh, to what I'm about to mention next, invasion. Um, you can't invade a planet you can't live on. Sorry. Can't happen. If you can't breathe the same air we do, and you can't eat the same food we do, and you can't be in our atmosphere, you cannot invade and take over because you cannot live here. Your body cannot take it. Um, so that's what I think. That's the theory I've looked up as to what they think is happening because several accounts from people that have been taken have told people that, oh, that's what they told us. But my next question is, why would they tell you if they plan on invading and taking us out anyway? Unless they intend to keep us as slaves. That's a very good population. Really, we have a horribly populated area. It could easily be done, but I don't know why they'd want to. I mean, we fight back so much anyway, it wouldn't do them any good. So, reproduce the theory on that one. Maybe they can't reproduce and they're trying to find a way to get eggs from us, or maybe use females or males or whatever. It's creepy, I'm sure, but things happen. to change us, maybe to make us better, or to mutate us so that we can live better, I suppose. That kind of sounded weird, but oh well. Okay, then the invasion part. Obviously, I've already stated as to why I think that they would need to invade. Probably minerals to, or reproduce if they don't plan on killing us all off in the first place. Um, to integrate into our society. Maybe they don't have a planet to return to, or maybe their solar system isn't there anymore, or any number of reasons. Maybe they just want to be here, learn from us, live with us, and then move on, or something like that. Who knows? Nobody knows for sure, and I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out. But at the same time, if it's invasion or to kill us all off, I'd rather not find out at all. However, we may not get that choice. If we do find out, I'm pretty sure we're not going to want to know. So, that was my video for today. Tell me what you thought about it. It's an 11-minute long freaking video. That's without the editing, by the way. All this stuff I've looked up can be found online. This is where I found out most of my stuff. I obviously did not write everything down because that would take a lot of freaking time and a lot of paper that I don't have. And I can't remember everything that I want to write down to say. So I have to write it down. So, well, sorry, I'm getting tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So, the poll for today, or the thing that you guys need to vote on, is what you want done next. There's witches in media, which has been done by several people. Cute Witch 772 has done a video on that, so please check out her channel. Check out her other channel, which is Pagan Perspective. Next one we have is Company We Keep, Gratitude, Love, Yin and Yang, or Immigration. Now, immigration is going to take the longest because that's the one I have the most opinion on. So, just be prepared if you decide you want that one, that's what's going to happen. So, tell me which ones you want me to do, and either tell me in the comments or somewhere. I may have to make another Facebook page because the one I got deleted. I deleted my old Facebook account, so I can no longer get on to that one. And I'm not entirely sure how to do it yet, so please stay tuned